What's up, my good people? Welcome to another episode of Real from the Regular Podcast. It's your boy Nolo. Today's hot topics come from our peers, so let's get into it. First question comes from Ferrick out of Atlanta. This is a real good friend of mine, man, who just had a birthday, so shout out Ferrick, man. Ferrick asks, what constitutes dating? What is dating? Define it. That's a good question. That's a really good question. So Webster's Dictionary defines dating. It says to make a usually romantic social arrangement to meet. A usually romantic social arrangement to meet, right? Webster's definition. Wikipedia's definition is dating is a term coined in America to signify the stage of a romantic relationship in which two individuals engage in activity together, most often with the intention of evaluating each other's suitability as a partner in the future intimate relationship. Woo. So, I mean, I pretty much agree with both of those terms of that's what dating is, right? Now, in the modern world of dating, I don't feel like, a lot of people feel like there's a talking stage, a dating stage, and then the dating exclusively stage, right? Me personally, I don't believe the dating stage. I'm either talking to you and then we're dating exclusively once we decide to date. Personally, some people see dating as a term or as a reason to date multiple people to see, you know, who fits your suitability for your future, right? I get it. I'm like this. I'm going to talk to you and see where you at. I'm not going to date you until I see a future with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what the talking's for. I can talk to multiple people at one time, but I can't date multiple people at one time. Because if I'm dating somebody, I'm giving you that energy and effort. And I feel like if people split that between multiple people, how can you give me all the energy and effort that I so feel I may deserve if you're dating multiple people? I understand talking. If you're talking, you're not dating. But if you're dating, you know. But that's just my opinion on that, right? So that was a good question, Ferrick. Jasmine Stevens from Tennessee asks, when dating, do I prefer a person with children or without children? I mean, I'm always going to say no children because I don't have children. So, I mean, that would be the best for me. Now, would I date a person with children? Absolutely. But my preference is, which is what the question is, would be no children. You know what I'm saying? I would like to start a family of my own. Other than being a stepdad, like I would prefer to have my own children, you know. I think that's normal, right? Yeah. Vincent James out of South Carolina asks, true or false, too much weight gained by either party can negatively affect the relationship? Absolutely. I'm a strong believer in that. And I think it's all about communication as well. Like if your significant other is getting big to the point where he or she is becoming unattractive, it needs to be talked about. Talk about it. But I think, you know, it got to be safe. Like don't come at their neck like you fat sack of whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got to be cool, calm, and collected about it. Offer to work out with them, you know, do the spousal thing, the boyfriend thing, the girlfriend thing, you know, and support your significant other. If their look is bothering you, that'd be the right thing to do, right? So, but I definitely think it can affect it because, I mean, you know, you get too big, you get too skinny. You know what I'm saying? Some people marry big people because they like big people, you know. Some people marry tiny people because they like tiny people. So we have to always keep that into perspective. We understand life things change, people change, things evolve, but you got to, you know, be mindful of, you know, you still want to always look good to your partner. So that's a good question. That was a good question. Oh, man. Okay, this would be the last one. Marshall Alexander from Pennsylvania asks, can a person be genuinely in love with their partner and still cheat? Man, that's kind of a deep one because the old me used to think that cheating was just like an opportunity thing. I could love somebody and still cheat, but it was because I had the opportunity to. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I didn't cheat with malice intention. Like, I'm cheating to hurt my partner. I'm cheating because, you know what I'm saying, I've always wondered, I was curious, or, you know, she finally, you know what I'm saying? That's my reality. So I think a person can love a person and still cheat. Men wise though, and I know that sounds kind of crazy. I think men can do that. For women, I think it's kind of different when they cheat. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I think it's different when men cheat. I mean, excuse me, when women cheat. But yeah, you can genuinely be in love with somebody and cheat. I don't think it's right. I don't support it. It's not right. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's right, but can you genuinely love somebody and cheat? Yeah. you just kind of up in the head. You feel me? But that's all today's hot topics, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Continue to write in more questions. rftrpodcast@gmail.com, or you can hit me up on the platforms, hit me up on Messenger, wherever you see this. Shoot me a message, man. Y'all have a good one.